Hi, I'm Nino, a Fulbright Scholar currently studying in the US, and I'm proud that I have sent my applications to Cambridge and Oxford universities and got rejected from both of them. I'm not one who's going to teach you how to write the best personal statement for Oxford. I have no idea. But I'm going to teach you something more important. How to use rejections for your future success. How to take full responsibility for your life. And how those rejections affect your brain. And why your brain is your worst enemy. I always knew that my dream country for studying was USA. I don't know why. Don't ask me that. I can't answer you even that question today. And I knew that possibility for studying in the US was the Fulbright program, which would cover my tuition costs as well as my living costs. The program was competitive, okay? First was the application, then was the interview, then writing TOEFL and GRE exams, and then interview with the university and their tests and the final decision. Once I got this horrible rejection from the Fulbright application, I started applying to all the programs or the universities I knew, but rejection after rejection. I mean, how did I manage that? I don't know, because it's not that I only apply to top universities. Okay, getting rejection from Oxford and Cambridge, that's fine. Okay, top universities. But I also applied to somehow middle rank universities, and I got rejected from all of them. Like, that hurts. Okay, when top universities rejects you, it's easy. You will say that they are top universities. Okay, but when all the other universities reject you, what are you gonna do? That time when you get rejections, mostly you deal with three problems. One, your self-esteem and self-confidence. The second is your family members and friends. All the people that you have told that you were applying to the programs and you were getting ready to study abroad. What are you gonna tell them? How can you tell them that, I got all the rejections? It sucks. It's difficult. And the third problem, your recommenders. For the program you apply, you need at least 2 recommenders. And I was thinking that, won't they think, if she can't make it anywhere, is she really worthy of my recommendation? It was difficult, but once I understood what was happening in the brain at that time, I used that information to change my perspective and to use those rejections for my future success. So, what's happening in your brain? When you get rejected, anterior cingulate cortex activates, which is the region of your brain that activates and lights up the same way when you feel physical pain. So when you say that rejection hurts, you are not dramatic. According to many research studies that use fMRI brain scans, brain process rejection the same way it would process the physical pain, like burning your hand or someone stabbing you. And even more dangerous part, brain tries to protect you. How? It looks for all the past experiences where you failed to tell you, see, you are not good enough, to protect you from trying it and feeling the same pain. So your brain is like, see, you failed it. Don't try again. Let's stay safe here. But why our brain is like that? Shouldn't it be on my side? Well, for our ancestors, social rejection was the same as death. Because if they were excluded from the groups, they wouldn't gather, they wouldn't hunt, they wouldn't find food, so they would die. And brain has learned those patterns, and even today, when you get that rejection from your university, and instead of seeing that as a small setback, it sees as the end of the world, like end of everything. That's it. So once I understood that there is this brain which tries to protect me, and there is this me who wants to be successful, who wants to grow, who wants to be good in her own career and profession, I realized that, okay, I have to take full responsibility of my life. No one can do that. No one can help me. So once I decided that I want to change, I said to my brain, I know it sounds crazy to tell something to your brain, but believe me, this thing is not your friend. So kind of you have to figure out how to communicate with it. I was like, buddy, I know that, okay, I don't know this. I have made many mistakes in my past. I have lack of knowledge in many things. And I lack experience as well. And I know that I'm not there yet, but one day I will. Whether with you or not, I will achieve those things because I'm not gonna stop. So I aimed for a change, but not change to write application differently. I forgot about the academic life. I decided that I wanted to be better in my profession and career. Any university you take, why you go to university, why do you study? Because you want to be good at something that you love, right? Whatever field you have chosen. So I decided that, okay, let's forget the university for a minute. There are many things I can do to improve without university, right? So I decided to be better in my profession. How? I searched for all the opportunities I had. I became active member, joined all the groups, all the volunteering experiences, all the hackathons or anything possible where I would learn and I would develop. The challenge here, when you join many groups, you will find that sometimes you are the least experienced person in the room. And this is the moment where you want to hide. You're afraid to say, hey guys, you know way lots than me. You have way more knowledge than me. You are way more experienced than me. And you want to hide. So the third thing which I changed here was that I said yes to things where I wanted to say no. I said yes when I wanted to say, I can do that. And I said yes to things where I had no experience in it, but I was willing to learn, and I knew that I could learn that. So step by step, I built new personality. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those 50 rejections from universities, hard as hell. Every single one. If you're a student with rejections in your mailbox, and you feel like you're a complete loser, I was you. I see you. And I want to tell you that this is not the end of story. This is just a chapter where you become someone stronger. Keep applying. Keep showing up. Keep growing. You have to become someone who is ready for it. You got this. See you in the next episode.